And we'll devote the rest of our time this hour to News Extra, brought to you by First State Bank. Here again is Kevin Mooney.
Thank you very much, Dennis. Good morning, everyone. We're going to talk about Arbor Day festivities with the city of Scottsbluff. And we have LeAnn Sato here and Amanda Shepperd. They're going to tell us all about what's going to be a very busy Arbor Day festivity for the city of Scottsbluff. Welcome, you guys.
Good morning.
Hope you're having a good morning. I guess, LeAnn, we'll get you to talk first here on the microphone. Let's discuss basically what's going on. Big Thursday and Friday celebration, right?
Right. We have a huge Arbor Day celebration with the city this year. The public is invited to join us on Friday at 12:30 at the Plaza for the reading of the Arbor Day Proclamation and a wonderful performance by the Westmoor 4th grade to celebrate the holiday. And then Thursday and Friday, we've got about 50 volunteers that will be helping us plant the Broadway bulb out beds with perennials and native grasses. So busy, busy day.
Yeah. You guys have already done, last week, I guess you did bushes and shrubs, right?
Right.
Downtown?
Our transportation department helped us out, and we got our trees and shrubs installed, and then our volunteer plantings on Thursday and Friday this week will be the perennials and the colorful stuff.
All right. That's cool. So when we talk about bulb outs, I mean, people go, well, what are bulb outs? Those are those little areas right there at the intersection, right?
Right. All those areas that got extended out to narrow down those intersections, we call those the bulb outs, and they all have planting beds that we are going to install some plants in there to give the downtown a sense of place and a sense of color and add some vitality to it.
That's pretty cool. You have a lot of organizations working with you on this, like the Forest Service and all those type of organizations, right?
Absolutely. Amanda, that's with me this morning, is a member of the NRD. We also have Nebraska Statewide Arboretum, Nebraska Forest Service, City of Scottsbluff. Peaceful Prairie has been instrumental in our design process. So a lot of team members that work on this.
That's great. All right, we're going to get Amanda in here, and we're going to talk to her. We're going to take a break here, and we'll have her right after this.
Hey, Nebraska, Dave Ramsey here. When I get asked where you should keep your money, for me it's a no-brainer. Locally owned community banks like First State Bank in Scottsbluff and Gering. They offer all the bells and whistles of the big banks, but with free checking that includes free e-statements, free online banking, and no-charge First mobile banking, free ATM transactions nationwide, and no monthly maintenance fees. First State Bank, Scottsbluff and Gering. Member FDIC.
We are back on News Extra. We're talking to LeAnn Sato and Amanda Shepperd. LeAnn's with the city of Scottsbluff. Amanda's with the North Platte NRD. We're talking about Arbor Day activities. You're going to see a lot of things going on over in downtown Scottsbluff Thursday and Friday as they do some plantings in those bulb out areas at the intersections downtown. They'll be doing that both days. They're going to have an actual proclamation at 12:30 p.m. on Friday over in the Plaza area with Mayor Randy Meininger. And like we said, we have LeAnn and Amanda here. And Amanda's going to tell us when you do these bulb outs and you do these plantings, there's a lot of benefits, right?
Yes. Some of these benefits are like we're going to be bringing in some pollinator habitat for the area just so that we break up that urban landscape and get rid of some of that cement and put in some natural areas for the pollinators to visit. And we're also going to help with some stormwater management issues that are in front of some of the buildings where they're flooding the doorsteps. And we're putting these plants in to help take care of that. It'll also help with the economic development in the area. People feel more comfortable, more in a natural area. They're willing to spend more time there. They're willing to spend more money there, hopefully, for those businesses. It's just something that makes it feel more like a home environment, a more natural environment. And it'll also help, it's responsible landscaping where you won't necessarily have to do as much gardening to take care of it. You won't necessarily have to do a ton of maintenance, and it'll help with the watering as well. And then it'll help with our education and outreach for natural native landscapes. having the native landscapes is a more environmentally responsible thing to do instead of just bluegrass where you're constantly watering it and we're not always able to have that water as a resource. We want to conserve that resource and put in some native landscapes that'll maybe take a little less water and less maintenance.
Yeah, and you've already got the watering part already set up, ready to go for the planting, so that's good. 30 years Scottsbluff has been a Tree City, USA. That's pretty good.
Which is awesome because that means we've had a tree board for 30 years and we've had someone always trying to take care of the trees or plant trees for 30 years in this city, which means that our tree population, our urban forest here is actually very healthy. So.
Yeah, and we're also part of Greener Nebraska Towns, right?
Yes, and Greener Nebraska Towns is a grant opportunity across the state of Nebraska to try to bring native landscapes, native trees into a community to help with all of what I talked about earlier, just help improve the environment that people are in.
Okay. If it says you have 50 volunteers here, you got all the volunteers you need, or if somebody wants to help out, can they help out, LeAnn?
We're probably pretty well set for volunteers, but we do have a few slots open on afternoons on Thursday and Friday. So if people are interested, I would encourage them to give me a call at 630-8011 to make sure that we have space in the shifts and in the times that they might be interested in working.
All right. So there you are. You have an opportunity to help out if you want, or you can just come out and enjoy the proclamation. They're going to have the fourth graders going to do an Arbor Day skit, right?
Yes, Westmoor fourth grade will be joining us with a originally written skit that they produced.
All right, so we'll see what happens, what they do at over the noon hour on Friday when we have the proclamation with the mayor, and that's followed by this skit with the fourth graders. So you're going to see a lot of different things going on downtown later this week, and it should make downtown a much better place to be. All right. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you.